That's saying if Anti didn't drop out.
No. there is one where he was in full attendance. He went Charizard and Meta Knight.
I was there. He beat me.
And
He kicked my ass with Meta Knight. And we talked about his clothing line that hasn't come out yet the entire time.
honestly, can that happen? Like,
He's taking a lot of inspiration from Japanese streetwear, which I'm really hyped for.
That's why he's going to Japan again.
Maybe.
He's going in February, I think he said.
Anti's also a weeb.
he is actually a high.
He's definitely a weeb.
He definitely also...
He has an anime opening for his Switch stream now.
Yeah, he does. He also definitely teleports when he leaves, because I swear he pays...
Yes!
Where does he get all his money from?
It's a transmission right out of here.
He's in Mexico like one day, and then, oh, I'm in Japan now.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so Pac-Man versus Mario?
Who knows?
I think
Lucario?
I think Lucario. I'm going to bet Lucario.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
Lucario's
he's
on the
hovering over
decks,
the
like-
Lucario right now.
Yo,
I know
player
he's not
3.
playing Yoshi.
You know what? It's a brilliant idea when you don't have to worry so much about all that chip damage you're going to take from Sinji. When you're going to get so much more kill potential, you have the Aura Sphere, and you have that counter to deal with a lot of those lingering hitboxes, such as that Hydrant. It's going to have to force Sinji to think a little bit more.
If Anti the Pac-Man
yes. Don't worry, they'll give him the old switcheroonie as we go right into the set, and we start things off on Special.
Oh, that's a new thing you can do.
Yes.
I've seen that in the Mewtwo match when he played SDX. You put Trampoline down to eat all the projectiles.
Trampoline is going to play a big role in protecting Sinji because Fire Hydrant definitely not as reliable as it used to be here.
Yeah, speaking of that set against SDX, that was a very long set that Sinji played in it, and I would not be surprised to see if Sinji tried to run out the clock in this one as well, especially with it being at 8 minutes.
I mean, he's got all the time in the world that he needs.
This matchup
but
will take a while for
I don't
sure.
think Anti's going to allow him that opportunity. This is someone who knows what he's capable of.
The thing is, Anti's been using Lucario's aerials really, really well this entire tournament. However, against a player like Sinji, aerial approaches aren't going to cut it. Because Sinji's just so good at walling you out, I feel like Anti's going to have to rely a lot more on his projectile usage. But given the buffs that Trampoline has received, and just...
What?
Sucked
He
his
went
soul out of his
nowhere.
He
body.
found Pac-Man's neck
Yeah,
and grabbed
no,
him.
we actually just found Matrix Part 4 because that just cut into a scene that I have not seen in this game so
That's
far.
ridiculous.
Lucario has enough aura, it brings them in. And
This
you get
game
to
is
watch
intense.
people go nowhere on 0%.
What moves do that specifically? That's Ness's up B.
Oh,
Force
Lucas's
Pop
up B
does
does it
it.
too.
Lucas's up B.
But you go nowhere from
Oh,
Lucas up B.
Little Max smash
Little
attacks.
Max
Yeah.
KO punch as
They
well.
do nothing anymore, but wow, they look dramatic.
They look
Yeah.
dramatic as hell. This game is very cinematic. This is a Michael Bay movie. They brought in Michael Bay
No,
to
it's
do
much
this.
better
No.
Yeah.
Snake Dittos are Michael
That's
Bay.
the
Oh,
thing now.
absolutely.
I forgot. They gave Pac-Man up throw up air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not as good as Inkling, though.
Because it doesn't kill, obviously.
You know, you guys were talking about that trampoline before, and again, it's just consistently
good.
showing.
Wow.
Anti
And it can be turned
Anti
red,
wants
too.
to kill it.
Yeah, and Anti is
Killed.
actually taking more damage trying to deal with it than, like, he actually is getting off advantage. Sinji is playing this almost like
Whoa!
from
That's
before.
what I'm talking about.
That's the thing about playing against Pac-Man. Sometimes you just let him have his toys out on the field
Yeah.
sometimes because
And
that
look-
means they won't bother you once you get him. If you try to spend too much time hitting him, that gives Sinji an additional opening to open you up and really convert off a kill. Like this one.
Nah, so much time. And the thing about Lucario's counter, it rides off of aura a lot more than the actual move it gets hit by,
Well, I would
which is
say,
why
like-
people can explode.
The way that you said, like this one, it was the most peaceful bodying I've ever heard.
Gentle.
Just
end it all.
It's okay.
He received the wild Pac-Man in his natural habitat, using the bell. Oh! Dude,
We have once again reached ASMR hours.
if
here
Anti
at
was
AM.
asleep, he's awake now for sure.
I would hope so.
Sinji's
because
clocking him.
Yeah, he has been taking so much damage. However, now Sinji has
That
to be
was
afraid
OD!
This is the part of Lucario, much like Wario, where he succeeds in this meta. Having 3 stocks being able to just drag out your opponent so long, and now all this rage and percentage, Sinji has to respect every option
If
Anti
Anti
throws
gets
out.
Bell, he might just die.
This is scary.
That's very true.
This is scary.
He's at kill
Oh
percent.
my
Yeah, that kill
god.
percent. That's a smash attack.
That's it, though. Yeah.
No, you're alive. Mario's back.
Y'all sleeping on balloon knockback in this house.
Ah.
What do y'all know about
Ooh.
balloons?
Ooh, I don't know how much
That
damage
might
that
have
would.
killed.
Oh!
I think that would
Yo.
have killed. I think that kind of
Dear God, no way!
You are dead.
Are you kidding?
Yo,
me?
Anti's doing like the jockey thing.
It's like,
puts
yeah.
himself in the wind like Black does. Giddy up!
Dude, Lucario is ridiculous.
Is he reading
And it
a
was
book?
like,
Oh, that's the stage list.
Okay, yeah, you
Dear
guys.
Diary.
Very
Can I
fast
get back here to
stage.
Sinji at 60?
Okay.
Dear Diary.
Wow, back in.
Dear Diary.
Wow, Lucario's so good.
Will Sinji let me go to WarioLand?
No.
Now, exactly what we were talking about before. Sinji had such a large lead, but at the end of it all, you have to work so hard to deal with these Lucario stocks, and he's going to just enjoy that chip damage he's taken.
Shades of Vivi versus Sinji for sure.
Oh.
In Smash 4.
Oh, we're on Pokemon now.
With a not
This
that
is-
great song.
Yeah, I can't say anything
No
about this one.
Gladion, no Cynthia,
I would
no
thank you.
Xenia.
No, Zinnia.
The
I'm
fa-
upset about that.
Wow, this is a basic match.
Look, as great of a
Anti, can you
tournament
make this
has
game 3 real quick?
a great of a tournament as it's been, we have seen no music counter
I'm
picks.
so
Hell,
upset.
Even Light hasn't music counter picked like anybody today, and he takes 20 minutes to actually check all the songs before we get
Yo,
started.
Can we talk about Anti's B-reversing right now in the air? That man is mixing in jumps and B-reverses so well to
Anti's-
trick up his movement.
Anti's been looking into playing the Pro Controller because apparently all that movement has been hurting his hands, from what I've been hearing.
That's
He should talk to a few Peach mains.
Oh, you're dead. Goodbye.
Wow.
talk to Sinji about that setup, getting
Yeah,
caught once
seriously.
again. But you know what?
That's
It's
wild.
it's shades of the last matchup. You know,
Down tilt.
I think he finally found his answer, honestly, to that trampoline. Like, it
down
looked
tilt
funny.
Down tilt's
But-
quick, though. It's like
Exactly. Now he has like a true quick solution to bait Sinji to come approach him.
it's like
to
frame
try and
6 or
punish it.
7
Oh.
or something like that, if I had to guess. It looks very similar to Wolf's.
It is similar.
Yeah. It's pretty much the exact same thing, actually. Because in Smash 4, that move was not that great.
They make Pac-Man look so angry whenever he hits you with back air.
I love when he whips a grab. He's so emotive
That was the
now.
first balance patch to the game. It was giving Pac-Man more emotions.
Yeah.
I also love the aura particles on you after you get hit. The green flame.
Sinji went like the next level base trying to
Yo.
punish that. This is vintage Sinji that we're used to seeing. Like now
Ah!
and that's also
That's
normal
vintage
Lucario we're used to
Lucario.
seeing. I was
Dog smash.
I don't know what Sage is looking up, but I just see a lot of Jurassic Park thumbnails on the screen. I'm very concerned.
this is the detriment of this matchup. It's like you want so badly to chip away, but unless
your kill.
Sinji's consistently getting rid of that stock, it doesn't matter.
Pac-Man requires some sort of setup to finish his food. And
That's definitely not it.
Lucario, if he keeps living,
Oh, no. Oh, God.
bad things can happen.
We already saw in the end of that last game, it only took 3 hits to solve it. But the
Good
back throw
grab.
actually going to kill, not a lose button anymore. Back throw finally
You could just
coming through
imagine,
and getting a kill.
I could just imagine Pac-Man uttering to himself every time he gets a grab in this game. Oh, thank God. Because in last game, he's just like, oh, jeez.
Well, you look so distraught when he whips it. It's like, not
His
again.
entire, like, the
These
keys
oven
to,
mitts can't do shit.
he just left the keys to his house at his job. That's like an hour away. Drove all the way home. Has to go all the way back now.
Oh my. Okay, Sinji though doing a great job of walling Anti out. But the tricky thing is always getting the kill finally because Anti doesn't sweat getting hit too much. He knows that it makes Lucario more of a character.
Yeah. Something I've been noticing with the Galaga changes is that Sinji will hit you with the Galaga,
That's it.
re-grab it, and then fruit recycle back into the bell, which is now something Pac-Man can do.
That down
Down
air
air
is so
is-
funny.
it
It is
really
easily
I
the.
saw him kill off the side with it.
I should just.
I
so
swear,
he
watching
just
Lucario
oofed.
versus Pac-Man is some Tom and Jerry type
I was going to say,
shit.
that actually reminded me like the old black and white comedy skits that you would see. Just running around, he happens to slip on his own hydrant and then still gets away with it and punishes him anyways.
I just heard the
it's
Roblox
comical,
hurt
kind
sound.
of cartoonish that they're getting away with.
Yo, Aura Sphere is
That
looking
is-
and sounding like a truck engine
That
right
is
now.
actually
Orange
like the
just
most.
ate one.
That's the most frightening thing of
Look at
2019.
how big
right
it
now.
is. It's bigger than Lucario's entire body.
Sinji would like slow to probably Nair at this point. No, you're dead. Goodbye.
Yeah, Anti.
What a well-spaced bait from Sinji as well. Just throwing out that short hop fair just
What
out
a
of range.
Sinji found the keys to his house.
The thing, Anti could be shooting a bit more Aura Spheres, I feel like.
The
I feel
problem
like
is
he just
trampoline.
keeps. Yeah, it's true, yeah. But he didn't put any down. That's the thing. He ran up on him.
Because he didn't have to because he was shooting Aura Sphere.
the moment he conditioned him out of actually zoning him out with
Exactly,
the
that's where
then
it
he
was
was
over,
just he was just chopping him at the ledge with the hydrants.
Sinji can play his game again.
Sinji is actually just a computer. You think that's actually a human being
He's a
sitting down
conditioning
there.
master.
That's why he shows no emotion.
Look
He's
at
a
his
computer.
face.
Hey, like you talk to him.
This man's
off the match,
processing
He's
constantly.
just a normal person, but when he's up there, there are 20,000 algorithms going
Yeah,
on, and
seriously.
it's all frightening.
There's
Oh.
little Sinjis in his head running around.
So I don't know if any of you guys saw what stage was just chosen.
WarioWare?
Absolutely. He's gonna go Lucario. It is time for the degeneracy.
How do you not ban WarioWare versus Lucario? You're
Alright.
asking to die.
I don't think he
$1
thought anybody in their right mind would pick this
I think
stage.
Sinji's
All
got
right,
the sauce.
Yo, $1 says that he dies the key at like 40%.
I will cry.
I don't think he'll die for you.
Side B is killing at some point. in the
60
game.
maybe. But oh my
combo,
god,
though.
the stairway to heaven, dude. One boy's kick lining his way to the top. He'll make the
Lucario-
varsity team for sure.
Lucario kept his low percent combos, and now they do more damage.
They're putting the dollars on the table.
What is this for?
Side B is killing from one
Which
of these characters.
Oh, it's side B is definitely killing. I'm saying that Sinji is going to get a kill with the key at like 40%.
I'm gonna be so weak if that actually happens. Now the thing about anti-killing off the top is a little bit nerfed here because apparently this has the highest ceiling.
Ah,
So I guess the
It is right up there with Town and City for the tall
Whoa.
ceiling.
that was
Ooh.
almost so
that
good.
was
a lot
stunning.
harder
I
to
get-
hit in this game.
Yeah, it's definitely not as consistent. You know, you saw the main toolkit really of Lucario in the last game was B reversing that Aura Sphere to true combo into up smash or back air. It's not working out the way he was hoping here. Nice try to space these back airs to get a shield poke.
Whoop.
Counter, not going to kill.
Nope.
Luckily went to the top instead of to
Yeah,
the side.
thank God. This
Digging
man's-
deep. Wait, who got the trade? What happened? All right, so trampoline's still
Okay.
there to get him back.
both those boys went deeper than the 3 a.m. conversation. That was ridiculous. Oh my God.
I
The
just
set's
said he
not.
was
The
definitely
game's
gonna
not
kill.
over, Frank.
Hungry, hungry hippo.
What just happened? Side B kill?
Yes.
I just hear a hand slam into the ground.
Financial friendlies might be occurring.
I'm trying to
financial
get my
friendly,
bag
sir.
brought back here so I can side bet something.
Another one.
Another? He's gonna recycle that. I get.
Who's gonna side be killed? Lucario?
It's you know the fact that right now about another 20% with all this rage, side B can definitely kill, but the
Grabbed
back door
him
is going to
through
definitely-
the hydrant. Through the
I'm
hydrant.
upset.
Remember when I said we were in a Matrix film?
Whoa.
Yeah,
I
it's still
grabbed.
going.
Matrix.
Still Matrix.
This is when you're in the Matrix.
I'm happy that Ashley's song is playing right now.
Yeah, that I was about to
It's
say.
a banger, dude.
This is
Yo,
oh my god.
and Anti is
Are
just
you
taking
for
nothing but
real?
the red pill right now, just consistently being served it over and over and over again.
You take the red pill.
There's only one option
Come with
Sinji.
me.
Take-
And I show you how
You're
to
taking the red pill.
I
or the red pill?
really don't want to know about this anymore. I just want to go back to not knowing. Give me the blue pill, please.
Morpheus. Morpheus,
Bill brings you
please.
back to Smash 4.
Morpheus, please.
Red Bull
Oh, yeah.
shows you how deep
I want to
the
get out of the
Yeah.
Matrix.
Yeah, wake up, wake
That's
up,
that.
and it's a round with Sinji killing you with an up smash. And again, Anti, he's done a better consistent job of getting in on Sinji, but
This counter
Sinji
pick-
is just not.
It's kind
not
of
really caring.
backfiring hard on Anti right now.
On paper, it seemed like a really good idea. You know,
Yeah,
you want to be able to kill
absolutely.
super early on the sides with Lucario. It's just you get the opportunity, you want to cash it in.
The price he paid. The thing is, though, he really hasn't been catching Sinji in too many horizontal killing situations. He's probably thinking, I'm Lucario, I hit hard, I can kill him early. The thing is, though, Sinji can do the same thing to
Because
you.
Sinji's a CPU. He's just staying center stage, but
There he
not
goes.
that time. The back air is going to take it, and now we're back to Udemy again.
I am actually not against the stage. I know it sounds really dumb to say
It's a
out
counter
loud.
pick
Frank.
It's a good counter pick stage for sure.
$1 Anti wins this game and Sinji down at 40.
That is at 40?
Down at 40.
Are we over-undering the 40%?
I'm awaiting.
No. Never mind. I don't have a $1 bill.
It's okay. you only got a 5% window left.
$20.
That's it.
But doesn't need it because the F
Never
smash is
mind,
going to take
Definitely.
it.
Definitely should have over-undered that.
So Sinji,
Sinji's the GOAT.
Sinji back on the way to his to trying to reclaim his championship title, though.
Yeah, honestly, that's like the biggest thing right now.
That's the
is that
storyline we're
the-
going with right now. That's the
Everyone
narrative.
who is like the pick to win in this tournament is in losers bracket to fight
Yes.
Suarez.
Yeah.
Everyone who could have gotten first place is fighting for maybe second.
Grand
I just realized
final.
Venia Light is
Yeah.
going to happen.
If you pecked
Losers.
Light, if you pecked Venia, if you pecked Sinji, or you pecked Anti, you would have been very smart. Except Suarez
Do not sleep on the dino.
is reminding everybody why everybody's been talking about this Yoshi so much.
We got some unorthodox Long Island defenders. Usually the typical suspects are Mr. E, DeBuzz, or Vinny. Anti and Suarez, though. Who saw that one coming?
Mr. E didn't even make top 8.
No.
did he?
Yeah, he went down rather early. I think he went around round 13.
Where Anti, the black sheep of the Long Island community, and the greatest Yoshi representative, the biggest
Of
villain
all time.
and the two
The
of them
GOAT.
are defending together.
And Anti-win Yoshi.
The most unlikely alliances.
That's a counter pick,
No.
though. We got Cloud.
Yeah.
I actually approve of this.
This
you
is
know,
one of his big 3.
Yes, this is one of the characters that he was
Never mind, I don't
confident.
approve. I don't approve.
I believe it was Cloud, Lucario,
and Mario.
Mario. He had Wii Fit
Yeah.
before. I think
And,
he
appa-
Wii Fit
and
also.
apparently featuring Yoshi.
Yeah.
That's it. What you thought.
This man saw
There
Suarez
was
play and he was like, I'm going to try that.
See, if you actually printed out the picture and you phased it against the light, you would have saw that
So
the
I
Mario
saw
picture
you-
slowly started to change into Yoshi.
Animorphs.
Yes.
It's like in Super Mario 3DS or Mario 64 for the 3DS version where you can change which character
Change the
you
hat
are.
to become a different
This man
character.
changed it to Yoshi.
And so far, you know, I did like the fact that he swapped to the Cloud here so he can deal with, you know, have the disjoint to be able to actually get in on Sinji. But Sinji has just done a good job again. And also with the fact that he doesn't get consistent limit to be able to avoid the edge guards Sinji wants to go for.
And I like to mention that while Cloud is not as polarizing against Pac-Man, we saw in a set earlier where Ippo fought Sinji that you can really range this character out quite a bit, especially while Sinji is towards the ledge. I'm very interested to see how Anti is going to play a lot differently from how Ippo did before. But
Like,
he's going to keep him at bay with that giant sword for a
Anti's
hot
playing a
minute.
lot more passive than Ippo did.
I mean, I'm not doubting that.
And
That
shuttle
being
drop.
said,
you know, even if he decided to just let
Ippo
the,
never
like, the
missed a
up B
recovery
go,
like that.
it was going to have been a hard punish from Sinji
Yeah.
regardless.
He's
you know.
F-smashing just as much as Ippo right now.
The Ippo special.
It's the truth.
Oh, yeah, that has 4 hits now.
Yes.
4 hits as well as
Waka,
next
waka,
to no
waka.
end lag at all. And you really want to punish it so bad, but you just can't. You got to respect it.
And now
Nice
Side
back
B
air.
traveling so much further.
Okay, my man trying to climb his way out of these losses right here with that one, and he couldn't do it.
Anti-
Okay, look at how sad he was. He looked so depressed
I
as he
told
missed
you.
that.
Big.
Anti,
like,
I swear this never happened.
Anti has a season pass to the Sky Zone because he just jumped on that that trampoline 3 times. And finally another full hop to seal that out.
My Cloud just wants to have a little fun every now and again. You never know, man. You go over to your friend's house that has the trampoline. You're like, yes, I want to jump on this thing.
This
today.
man just bounced it off of his shield to re-grab it and throw it again. Like,
It was
excuse
the
me, sir.
alley-oop.
I
Just
told you,
alley-oop.
this is your Christmas gift. There are no returns. Please take this back.
It's there was a really great basketball play recently where it was coming in from out of bounds. The dude bounces the ball off another dude's back, grabs it, and then slam dunks it to win the game. So funny.
Was it his teammate?
No, it was his
Oh
opponent.
my
The opponent
God.
had his back turned to the guy who was passing inward because he thought he was going to pass to someone else. That's what literally Sinji just did to Anti. Off the back pass. That was wild. Shouts to everyone in Twitch chat that watches basketball, all 3 of you.
Is Reggie and his secondary accounts?
It's actually just player 4 on 3 different phones. and an iPad right now.
Absolutely. And my dad.
So what do you guys think that Anti needs to do to just like get in on Sinji right now? Because you know it was working for him in that first game where he was able to deal with the comeback factor with Lucario.
That right there.
That thing that
The
he did
big
on that
down B
platform
button,
right
the
there,
down B
he
button.
needs to be doing more of that.
I
My
think
man's been jumping in more than Corbin Blue in that Disney movie with the jump roping. Now if he just chills and starts charging that limit, he's going to be a lot better. Is what I would say if he would burn it
he
every 2
heard,
seconds.
he heard you. You
He
said
heard
the
me
down
talk
B
about
button.
Corbin Blue.
That's the
He
wrong
said-
down B button. The one where he's not blue.
Yo,
It's a bad situation here.
Wow,
Actually
he
goes
got
high
out of
with the
that
climb
one.
hazard. Very smart so he can get himself back down.
I
Good
don't see
punish
Anti
though.
making it out of
He's
this,
fishing
man.
it
These
so
are
hard.
brazen
This
punishes
set-
right now.
I think this set is over.
You can clearly tell he's
I hope
frustrated.
not. I really want to see him take it to a game 5, but he's looking
He is
reckless.
swinging.
He
He is swinging.
He literally
You're
shifted
dead.
it.
My
He's
man
gone.
is slinging right
He
now. It is
shifted his
not
hurt box
good.
into
Why?
my man shifted his hurt box into the trampoline by doing F smash.
Oh my God! You know, I would
you
definitely
watch
like to
that?
see. this
There we
go
go. That was the one you should have been using this
we can
entire
do it now.
game.
We can do it now. We can do it now.
That's another one.
This isn't Lucario, but this is definitely still Cloud. One good string could be a lot of damage, and once you get limit, kill percentage really early, especially max rage.
Anti be like my cloud be schmoving right now.
He's an Inkling main? Oh, you're dead. Goodbye.
An apple a day keeps Cloud away.
No, no,
Done.
get out. No,
He's
You
done.
can leave.
No.
You're not commentating.
No.
Anti just left.
no. No.
Sinji calmly
I believe
finds himself in winners.
we have
no.
Venya
lose